Jeff. My name's Amanda, and I happened to come across your business, obviously GreenLake Sewer, when I was on Yelp today. And let me just explain to you a little bit. I have been doing this for many, many, many years. I am here in Bellevue, and I am an expert in results for plumbing companies. I went ahead and I took a look. Well, let me take one step back. So essentially, here's what's happening. The volume of people searching for plumbing services is just absolutely unreal. It's highest or higher than I've ever seen before. Unfortunately, what's essentially happening is that all of this traffic and additional business is just going right to these major corporations and these big businesses. My passion is certainly not that outcome. My passion is, of course, bringing a lot of this traffic and business and revenue, of course, to the the smaller businesses. They can benefit far more from it. So what I went ahead and did was I took a look at your overall internet presence. I did a deep dive on the entire business as a whole. And I just want to share with you what I found and give you some guidance and give you some tips. And yeah, like I was saying, there's quite a bit of information. So let's just jump in here. Now, when your future customers are searching for your services, the first thing that anyone does when they're looking for anything is they either hop on their phone or they go on their computer and go right to Google. Right? Now, the first thing that comes back when a person is searching for your services is this section right here. This is called the Google Map Pack. Now, we of course ideally want businesses to be in one of these top 3 spots because this is what's shown upon the search results. Now, I did take a look and your GreenLake does have a Google business page. There are several things that can be done to optimize this Google business page to, of course, with the intended goal of being in one of these top 3 spots. Now, a couple of tips here. So I would definitely change out this image here. And Google favors businesses that have 100 or more images. And so that would be one of my big suggestions. The second big suggestion would be citations. What a citation is anytime that your business name, address, and telephone number are listed on Google, they issue you a citation for that. It's essentially a business registration. And this, of course, strengthens your business page and then helps you climb the ranks and, with a forward progression, of course, to ideally be in one of these spots. Now, 30% of your business from Google should be coming from this section right here, so it's really important. As you, I'm sure, guessed, what's even more important is this section down here. And this is the organic section. The reason that this is so important is because this is where 70% of your business should be coming from. Now, what I went ahead and did next was I pulled your website, I pulled your number 1 competitor's website, and then I've got some performance information that I wanted to give to you. So here is your website. Obviously, we can see that it's been around for a while, which means it's gained some good credibility and longevity and age of a site is always a great factor. Now, let me explain to you what Google does. Google, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, as they crawl the internet. What they're doing is they are going through every single website, and what it is that they're looking for are 2 very important things. Number 1, they're looking for content, command content. What command content is every single word that is listed on your homepage. So all of this here, right? They're wanting to see 1,500 words of high quality command content, but even more importantly, what they're wanting to see embedded within that content are organic keyword phrases. So any variation of this, so Seattle plumbing, Seattle water heater replacement, whatever the case may be. So any variation of any of these keyword search phrases. And how this works is like this. When Google has a searcher obviously get on their search engine and type one of these keyword phrases in, what Google does is then it takes the exact verbatim phrase that the person is searching for, and then when they then, see it embedded on your website, then that tells Google, okay, I can match up this person searching for these services and GreenLake Sewer. Um, of course, what that does is that brings you traffic, that brings you job, and what do jobs equal? They equal revenue, right? So, really important to have the 1,500 words of command content as well as those keyword, search terms embedded within that content. Now, what I then went ahead and did was I pulled your number one competitor's website. Um, very nice looking site here. It's interactive. What they do have going on is they've got, an abundance of that command content, and they've got over 500 of those search terms that allow Google to match them up. So this, of course, has ranked them high and has allowed them to overtake, has allowed them to take over an abundance of all of the traffic that's out there. So, what I then went ahead and did was I pulled my web crawler program. Now, what this is this is live data from Google directly on the performance of both your site and then your competition's website as well. So the first part that I wanted to explain to you here is this section right here. Now, this is your UR and your DR rating. What your UR is essentially the trust factor rating that Google has assigned for your website. This is the power factor rating that Google has assigned to your website, and these two important numbers right here are determined by this box right here, which is your backlinks. Backlinks are essentially a shout out from another website to yours, leading the trafficker from there to your site. Now, it looks like, those organic keyword phrases that I was talking to you about. So again, any variation of these terms. It looks like we've got just one on your site. And so with everything considered here, you've got an organic traffic rating of 0, which means that every month all of these people that are getting on and searching for your products or services are there's no traffic going to your site, unfortunately. And so then what I went ahead and did was pulled your competition's website. And what I want to do is I want to show you what a strong, fully optimized website, has the potential to do, and what your site could also be doing. So again, just a real quick reminder here, this is your trust factor, this is your power factor. We've got these two numbers determined by these backlinks right here. Now this is one of the biggest things here. They've got 519 of those phrases that I was talking to you about embedded within their site. So that's giving Google 519 opportunities to match up the people searching and their website. With everything considered as far as what they've got going on, they've got an organic traffic rating of 700. So what that means is that 700 people every single month are searching for the exact same services that you offer in the exact same areas. And what's happening is that because they are ranked high on the first page of Google, 700 people are going to their website, retaining their services, and whatever else the case may be. But the bottom line here is that is a ton of traffic to be missing out on. I know you've been in business for quite some time. You've got, a really well-established business with some great reviews. So obviously you do very high quality work. If this is, I hope that this has brought in some tremendous value to you. I hope that it's, clarified how the process works a little better. And if this is something that you're interested in pursuing, if you're looking to grow, if you're looking to, expand on your leads, maximize your revenue, whatever the case may be, I would be, more than delighted to have you reach back out to me, and we could chat some more and get an idea of what it is that you envision for your company, and could certainly tailor any strategy or plan around what you're envisioning. So thank you again. I'm very grateful for your time. I appreciate you watching the video, and I certainly hope to hear from you soon.